because the card was full. Ui, ui, ui. So I'm not sure where it broke off. So the important things was the cat was at the cat doctor. She's got an inflammation and he's dehydrated. And I was waiting for the cat 2 days. Now I'm going to the valley just because I need some rest with my eyes, and I want to buy cucumbers and potatoes, and I want to have some coffee as well. So I'll be back in an hour. I put some food in front of the house, so if the cat or the fox needs it. But I'm really lucky. All the other cats have eaten. There is a shy white one and a female red white one. And newly there is a black cat. So since I know those have eaten and now it is raining, my cat might come forth. I mean mine. The one belonging to my house, sort of, that got chased away by the black cat, so to speak, and is not around. For 2 whole days the cat has not been around, and I think he's weak. It's the rain and he doesn't want to walk, and because of the fever, because of his inflamed paw, he's not hungry. So the last time I had to wait 4 days for him to come to the house. And you know, now thinking back, I'm sure, yeah, that's the reason why he didn't really cherish the food. It was, you know, it's different kinds of meat, and he wasn't wanting it. So I went like, huh? And then I had him inside. I put him into the transport cage. And then I went to the doctor. Some car took me because there wasn't a train right away. And then when driving back, I even let the cat out in the toilet so that it could sort of, it had to pee, you know. But since the toilet, there was no thing to put its claws into, as cats do. And I was around, the cat did not pee anymore, but she sat there. And then when I had to take her into the cage again to leave the train, I did so. And then there was a dog, a old stupid fucking rotten woman with her dog, and she knows that cats are afraid of dogs, but still I told her, please leave, go. I don't want to go all the steps up, you know, to the top of the cable car. So I told her, oh well, I go there, just move. When I went up the steps, she was still buying some ice cream. She couldn't just leave so that the cat wouldn't be frightened. He cannot run away being in a cage, you know. But no, she was still doing her fucking bullshit groceries, you know. There's no need to buy a ice cream right there. It was all for, oh yeah, I want to be in your way. And then when we got out from the cable car, she wasn't even able to wait for me to leave. You know, she was coming right after me, so she took some fucking mountaintop bus, which is a damn loud vehicle. And then my cat sniffed the dog. Didn't see it, just sniffed it and got really furious. I couldn't hold him. I hold him down. I really did. And then he was fighting like he's never fought before. And he scratched me here, as he never ever really does. And he was about to bite me, like he was wiggling his neck so that he would get free. I mean, he was furious. He was really fighting to get away. But I was trying once, I had it once, to put it back into the cage. And it was almost done, but then I had to let go, of course, to close the cage with a pillow and to grab it and get going. So then of course the cat, so I went after, and she was at some chalet houses in nearby, hiding under the bush. And there I made a mistake. I should have waited for this vehicle to pass by and to really put some nasty words onto that old stinking rotten woman, you know, with her little dog. I mean, you know, no discussion, a cat is afraid of dogs, so let's separate them. And then I should have still waited there for the cat to kind of, yeah, feel secure and all of that. And the thing is, I didn't have any more food. I couldn't offer food to get her out of the bush, him out of the bush. So yeah, but I should have waited to see if I could go like this with my fingers, so he would come and sniff my fingers, and then I could hold him down and carry him home. Because locking him at home I have never done, but I had all prepared. There was some bed beside the window, so I would have gotten home and I would have put the cat into that bed right away, so that it knew, oh, I got a nice view there. I have a secure place inside. So, you know, it was weak already. It wasn't like the cat would run away and want to get out. I had it all prepared. So then Saturday, half a day passed. Sunday morning, no cat. Midday, no cat. I was always, Mama, ooh. And I walked around, made rounds to search for the cat. Yeah. So that was what I was telling in the previous video, basically. Explaining my sorrow. Because the cat has this inflamed paw. It's inside, it needs an operation. Now it's Monday and the doctor said, well, get it here Monday early so that I can do the operation. Yeah, well, the cat needs to get fit. Now when I find him, I will have to give him food and the medicine for 5 days so that it will regain strength, and then it can be operated on. You know, it's just so damn hot in this plastic bullshit. I need to get rid of the scarf at least. So I put my shoe on top of the bench because, yeah, how else would I do it? I cannot sit on it, you know. Oh, well, I could. I have plastic trousers. Living in Switzerland, you really need all of that. You need a raincoat, you need snow gear, you need summer t-shirts. There is seasons happening. So, yeah. I was crying quite a bit because of the cat. Because like when you stand at his favorite spot and he's not appearing, you lose hope. And I know all the time now, the cat is somewhere up there. I brought it up there. I know it's suffering somewhere. I just don't know where. There is no police driving around up there seeing a cat that needs help. And besides, a cat that needs help is not so strong fighting off enemies. So a cat like this is not going to walk the streets. You know, it all is fighting against me. Also the rain. It's raining like this for days now. Just this sort of spring rain, or how do you want to call it? It's just raining, 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 raining. Not hard rain, as you can see, because you cannot see it, right? But there is a fine curtain of water, and the cats, not liking water, they would wait for, you know, when they're hungry, they go out anyhow, but mine isn't. Because of the fever, it's not hungry. It's just thirsty. Oh, you know, this is the first time I'm dealing with the health of a cat that up close. If I ever am gonna see a cat in the stage I saw it lately, I would know what has happened. The paw, it wasn't slit because it was stepping inside of something and getting it open, ripped open. No! The cat has a ingrown nail. That one got the paw inflamed. And then because it grew, the paw grew. I saw that. I was always, you know, hey, and then it disappeared. I went to the doctor and it disappeared for 4 days or maybe a week, very long. And when it got back, it looked so bad. You know, the cat looked so meek and so small. It used to be a kind of a fat cat because, yeah, winter time, -degrees, I was feeding it right. It was the only cat around. It got all the food, no other cat. It's a shit situation. Imagine if you have kids and the kids are in hospital and they're dying. What must you go through if you have something like this? If it tears me apart, if I see the cat. Also, the kids are not responsible, you know, there is so much mobile phone antennas and all. How could they be responsible for their cancer? If you smoke off all your life and you die because of lung cancer, well, you know, you should have done something about it. Yeah. There is no need to end life. You can do the opposite and be good to yourselves. But the cat has no say in this. There was a dog during winter time when we had a stroll. And then the dog was chasing the cat, sort of. Just jumping up and down because it was, yeah, you know, another playmate. But yeah, it was a cat. So the cat ran away and she jumped up like a meter, 80 centimeters, to hide in a rubbish booth. We have wooden rubbish booths around here. Did she tear out the claw there then? Because I thought so much about the cat now, you know. I went through this several times and now I came to the solution. A cat, a ingrown nail. It's either my fault because I did not cut its nails and it's not using it off too quickly as he should, or it broke. So either. So if the cat gets well and it gets back, I will buy some scissors to cut its claws. Then, yeah, I will just, I will celebrate every moment I have with the cat. Really. Ugh. The thing is, I'm not rich, so I can't pay for the operation. So in Switzerland, all the cats that get an operation later get sold. They get the chip implanted and yeah. So I'm gonna lose the cat anyhow. They're not letting it free up here and lose these 300 Swiss francs that a cat costs in Switzerland. And he's not gonna do it for free and then let her live up here. So I'll start anew in a moment.